I guess we could start off before we go into the professional aspect. We'll just discuss about your journey in Pakistan, and then we'll move on to Canada. So, how was your time in Pakistan, specifically in the University of Central Punjab?
Sure. I did my bachelor's in computer science back in 1997. And of course, before that, I did my FSc in economics and mathematics. And I was always a little bit interested in computer science because I did a little bit of courses here and there after my matriculation and after my FSc as well. It was my brother who actually suggested that computer science is the way to go. And when I applied for I actually went to the university to apply for my bachelor's, and it was the last day to apply for the
Oh,
program.
wow.
And I actually got super excited for it and applied, and very quickly realized that it was the line I wanted to be in.
Was there like a general push from once you reached there that really pushed or resonated in going further?
I personally believe that it was not just my own trust in the field, but because, as I mentioned, it was my brother, it was my father. My mother's cousin was an IT manager in a multinational back then who had also done computer science back in the good old days. And my parents and my family realized that computer science is going to be the future of the world. And of course, it was very brave minded of them. And then I'm talking about 25 years back then where a lot of people would either for
Yeah.
medical sciences or business administration back then. And computer science was literally a very starting career. So it was interesting to get into a field which not a lot of people knew about. With the push of the family and all, I really got into this and very quickly realized that it was the right one for me.
And I guess when you started at university, was there any like moments that stood out like during your time?
Personally believe the teachers make all the difference. We realized that there were PhD teachers who were teaching us at that time, and every time we would get into a new class, we realized the kind of wisdom they would want to pass on to the students. And it was fascinating. In fact, for a very long time, I thought that maybe after my education, maybe I will consider getting into academics and be a professor as well. Things change after I completed my master's. I was fortunate enough that even before I had my graduation, I got into my first job, and it was then on a roll kind of a thing. So
Yeah.
never looked back.
And is there any good memories you had in Pakistan that you would like to share, or in general,
Of
or?
course, Pakistan is always going to be the home. My family and I actually visit Lahore every year. In fact, it's been approximately 15 years since I've left Pakistan. We actually left in 2008. And since then, there has been no year that I didn't go back to Lahore. And but keep in mind that my mother, my brothers, all my friends, my in-laws, everyone we know is back home. It's an obvious choice for us. Even when we decide to go elsewhere for vacation, we always think that we'll go to Dubai, but the goal is still to go to Lahore for that family time. And during my last year, we decided to go to London, but again, the idea was London is just a path to go to Lahore. For me, vacation and annual trip is Lahore, nothing else.